The impact of coronavirus on global health services and economies is becoming clearer. But what about the toll it's taking on people's mental health? Even in New Zealand, where COVID-19 has claimed just 25 lives, the impact has been severe. Lockdowns imposed to combat the pandemic have sent its economy into recession for the first time in 11 years. Well, now a traditional form of therapy there appears to be helping some people to cope with depression. It involves a Maori poi, which is a ball on a string. And Dr Kate Riegle-Van West is thought to be the first person to carry out scientific research into the therapy. And I'm very pleased to say that she joins us live now from Auckland. And I believe behind you, those are the pois. Just explain, perfectly shown. Explain to us what they are.
Yeah, so you nailed it. Poi is a weight on the end of a cord, a flexible cord that's spun in circles around your body. And as you mentioned, it started with the Maori people, the indigenous people of New Zealand. And the oral history says that it was used as a tool for training dexterity for warriors for going into battle, and also as a form of play and fun and entertainment. And today, poi still plays a very prominent role in Maori culture. It's a precious taonga here, or a treasure here. But people across the globe are using poi. There's all kinds of poi that glow and poi that light on fire, and all types of people doing poi for play and for fun, and as a way to improve well-being.
And so how does it do that then? Because ultimately you're swinging a ball around. What's the kind of process for it? Sorry to simplify it like that, but please, I know you've done a PhD into this. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it seems a little too good to be true. Like, oh, you can just spin this weight on the cord and it's good for your health. But it just happens to have the kind of right cocktail of qualities that actually make it really good for well-being. So what the scientific research showed, this was with healthy older adults, is it improved their grip strength, the strength in their hands, their balance, because when you twirl the poi around, you're shifting your weight and crossing your midline. And it also improved the ability to sustain attention. So it's really exciting to see a cognitive change. And it actually makes a lot of sense when you think about everything that is going into controlling this thing orbiting around you, right? It's rhythmic, it's a gentle form of movement, it's exercise, and it really it sort of makes you stay present because you're trying to control this thing orbiting around you. And so that's a really important tool for well-being, is just actually getting that physical exercise, releasing those endorphins, but also being in the moment, kind of being in the zone or the flow state is very good for mental health and well-being.
Being in the present. And we don't have much time, Kate, but just explain to us about yourself as well, because it's helped you and you've done a PhD and now you're taking this around the world.
Yeah, I mean, I found poi in the way that a lot of people do. You're going through something and you pick it up, you don't know what it is, you just start spinning it around and it actually feels amazing. And you don't have to know why. People all around the world are doing this. I now run a social enterprise called Spin Poi that actually works with poi as a therapeutic tool in places like hospitals, with seniors, with kids, with everybody. So it's something really fun and accessible that you can make at home, do at home, and use as a way to de-stress. With everything going on in the world right now, it's more important than ever.
And it's helped you, in a sentence?
Oh, absolutely. When you spin poi, you're sort of creating your own universe, and all of your worries and stressors, they just go by the wayside, and you're really just there absorbed in the activity and enjoying the activity. And so I still use poi, even though it's also my profession. I still practice it myself all the time, which says something about it.
I love it. I want one. Dr Kate Riegle-Van West, thank you so much for sharing poi with us and showing us those tremendous examples behind you. Thank you for sharing that story with BBC World News, and thank you also to our viewers. Lots more on our website as always.